So, what happens when somebody deconstructs? Well, it's different for each person. And I just kind of threw together some various, options that are just essentially different places where people land, or maybe where they're just residing at the current point that they might be at when they come into your office. But sometimes it does mean leaving faith altogether, but not always. Sometimes it might even mean reaffirming one's faith, perhaps on a newer, deeper, or different level. We would call this reconstruction. Sometimes it means changing one's church, congregation, or denomination. Sometimes it means converting toward a different faith altogether. It also might mean that somebody actually stays connected within their current community, but they change their own personal beliefs. Somebody might become spiritual but not religious. We're seeing more of this as well. It might mean that somebody becomes an atheist or becomes agnostic. Or they just might stay open. They might remain open and in the flow. They're not choosing a label, and they're just seeing what unfolds. I like this cartoon where it shows, different cans that are all sitting around this other can, and they all have different labels on them. One says agnostic, the other one says believer, one says atheist. Another can has a label that says other. But the can that's laying in the middle, it doesn't have a label. And the one with the believer says, but what is he? And so sometimes people don't have a label, and maybe they're not comfortable with the label. And so they may not even necessarily have a label to describe where they're at.